So, backed by no popular demand whatsoever, I'm going to pick a few random albums and then talk about them. So, I'll try and cover my eyes. See what I come out with. Okay, right, okay. Let's make sure I pull another one out nearby. Oh, bloody hell, I don't know that one very well. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Not a great selection so far. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Terrible selection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Here we go. Right, okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay, welcome to the video. This is another go at picking a random selection of LPs from my record collection. Kind of trying to remind myself and maybe anyone else of why some of these LPs matter and some of them don't. So completely random. Here we go. First one that I managed to pick out the shelves. The Billie Holiday Story Volume 2. This is a double LP released by CBS, so it's not a cheap imitation here. Billie Holiday, it's kind of in the jazz genre. I dip into that only occasionally. She's a great singer, there's no doubt about it, but there's only so much I can take because I'm just not so steeped in it. Obviously, the one you look for all of the time is Strange Fruit. It's not on this particular album, but there are some pretty well-known ones on here. In the Classic American Songbook, The Man I Love, Georgia on My Mind, God Bless the Child, of course, that's another classic track from Billie on here as well. I Cover the Waterfront, Love Me or Leave Me. Yeah, Billie Holiday. Anyway, good album. Have I listened to that more than a couple of times? Probably not, because I've got multiple compilations of Billie Holiday. But yeah, bit of an acquired taste. Want to kind of dip into the music once in a while. It's kind of not driving music. Anyway, that's Billie Holiday. This one, Curve, Doppelganger. I haven't the foggiest idea what this is like. I've had this in my collection must have been 20 years. At least. I've never listened to it. Haven't a clue. Anybody got any idea whether it's worth putting on the turntable? No idea. Third one, The Doors debut album. Now, I'm a bit more familiar with this one. Not my favourite Doors album. This one is a reissue, clearly. Absolute classic album. Anybody who's interested in rock music will have been exposed to this one. It probably appears in the lists of best albums of all time, best rock albums of all time. Where do we start here? Well, Break On Through to the Other Side is kind of up-tempo. Soul Kitchen, The Crystal Ship, 20th Century Fox, Alabama Song, the Brecht Weil song, Light My Fire, of course, 97 minutes, frenetic playing, Backdoor Man, yeah, and The End, of course, you know, the famous The End that was in Apocalypse Now. Great album. My favourite is the LA Woman, by far, but I dip into this from time to time. Hardly needs an explanation. Great album for what it is. I used to like in the 70s, I used to like Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Mainly because I bought pictures at an exhibition because it was cheap. And when you're young and you wanted to build up your collection as quickly as you possibly could. So you ended up buying Emerson, Lake and Palmer, all those cheap, like Genesis Live, Lindisfarne Live, the compilations from Charisma and others, and Pictures and Exhibition, as I've said. This one is from Keith Emerson's earlier band, The Nice. I think this might be their debut. I'm not really that familiar with this album. This is on the Immediate label. So what have we got here? Hang On to a Dream by Tim Hardin. That's a famous one as well. And side 2 was recorded live, Rondo, in '69. She Belongs to Me, Bob Dylan's song. To be frank, I'm not that familiar. I think when I started actually collecting nice albums, Emerson, Lake and Palmer kind of were passing me by, so I was picking up albums like this in the bargain bin. So yeah, I'm not too familiar with that, but anybody who's interested in Keith Emerson, there's a good chance that people watching this will be a lot more familiar with this than I am. Hey ho, that's just the way it is. This one, yeah, Diana and Marvin. Diana and Marvin. Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross. Had this one for ages. This is, oh my, this has got an extra LP in here. So here we go. What have we got? Diana and Marvin. Got 2 versions of the same LP. Yeah, 2 versions. One looks battered to hell. Don't know why. Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye. Well, I really like Marvin Gaye. One of the first 3. When I first bought a CD player in the 1980s, it came with 3 CD choices. And the choices I picked were a Marvin Gaye double album, which was What's Going On and Let's Get It On a single disc. It was, the second one was a classical one, I think, by Sanson. The third one I can't remember, but I always remember that Marvin Gaye one because it's not available these days. Not so key. I mean, I like Diana Ross as well. I mean, these tracks on here, You Are Everything. Love Twins is a great song. Include Me in Your Life is what closes it out. Yeah, undoubtedly great. I've got the CD version of this one as well. But I'm not so keen on when Marvin did his collaborations with others, because I kind of like the serious Marvin Gaye. I like the Here My Dear, In My Lifetime, or In Our Lifetime. And of course What's Going On. So yeah, kind of a good pop Tamla album, undoubtedly here. Another one that's kind of from the same stable more or less is the Stylistics. Spotlight on the Stylistics, a double album compilation. 24 tracks on here. I bought this for £1 second hand. Undoubtedly good for what it is, but for some reason with a collection like this, it's not the one I go to, so I can't really say much about that one. Number 7 out of my list of 8 this morning is a live album by the band UK. Now, I did see UK in the 1970s, I think it was. The original UK album included Bill Bruford on drums, of course. This one is replaced by Terry Bozzio, but you've got John Wetton and Eddie Jobson. It's a pretty good album here, pretty good album. The track that really stands out, and I think it's kind of Wetton, who's because he's got the vocals really that really make the difference, is In the Dead of Night, which was on the first UK album as well. So as a live album, it's not one that I dip into very often, because when I go to UK, it's usually because I've read something or watched a video by Bill Bruford, and I always reach for that first album they've got. But yeah, nice to have that in the collection regardless. And finally today, Yes, Tomato. So this is the 1978, I think it is, 1978 album. They were certainly, 1978, they were certainly past their peak. There's the insert, the inner sleeve. Certainly past their peak. But they had a hit single here, Don't Kill the Whale. So John Anderson's concerns about the environment and all that sort of stuff coming to the fore. It's kind of a mixed bag really, because it's mostly shorter tracks, which was not typical for Yes, because, listen to Topographic Oceans or Close to the Edge, you got those side-long tracks. But here, it's pretty forgettable. Definitely, as I say, not one of their best. What do I listen to? What do I like? Well, Don't Kill the Whale is kind of it's kind of the obvious one, but it seems it feels really really obvious. Onward is a ballad on the second side of the album, which is really really sweet. But this is the classic lineup as well, you know. So you've got Rick Wakeman, you've got Chris Squire, you've got Alan White, and well, the whole band. So they're all there. So yeah, not bad. I'd probably give that 3 out of 5 stars. Anyway, so that's another random selection. Yeah, I hope you like them. I hope it inspires you to do something with them. Maybe listen to that Curve album, or maybe tell me something about it in the comments. But anyway, there you go. I'll do another one soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.